So we've got a Fiesta, cylinder 1 misfire detected, P0301-00. It is the 1.25, I think. Got the engine there. So cylinder 1, I bet you can't see that. I'll try and put these pictures into the thing. But that was cylinder 2. That was cylinder 3. That was cylinder 4. And cylinder 1 was not even, was reading 20 psi. And I bet you can't even hear it. Quite knocking ever so slightly. So we're going to pull the engine out. So first time I've ever done one of these ones. It is hello again. So I'm gonna call this video a couple of Ford Fiestas or something along the lines of that. So I did an engine. It was 2 o'clock Thursday night before I went to bed. Like home and that. I think got done at 1. I think. Engine swap on a Fiesta, not this one, another one. This one's a diesel. The other one was the 1.25 Z-Tech SE, I think it is. So I did that. This one failed the M.o.t on rear axle bushes, one of the lower ball joints, and one of the other lower ball joints is an advise. So this is the old bush. You see how it's delaminated away from the rubber. So as you're driving down the road, that's just moving and you can hear it knocking on the back. So they're the new bushes. They are from Euro on a Moog part number. Well, Euro part number, just Moog parts. Not got the proper tool, so this is just a video saying buy the proper tool, otherwise you're gonna. So that one is for doing Vauxhalls that I've lent off one of the master techs at work. That is his own tool. So I'm kind of playing about with the ball joint tool, using the cups out of that to get it halfway and then changing to the cups out of that, using that to press it out. So I had that fitted, which way did I have that fitted? I had that fitted kind of like that, so then that presses the old bush inside there. So yeah, so that's the new bush. It's about halfway in between the cutouts on the bush is kind of where I've gone for both sides. So yeah. Right, so that side's done. This side, so is light there. So that is the old bush. As you can see, the pin moves. So that was knocking over bumps, same as the other side, so, or at least causing knocking. It is a genuine Ford Motor coat one. So, obviously, that's in there like that. So, I made it so that that goes like that. As I said, it's not the right one for pressing out, but it's pressed out now. Just need to clean it up with a wire wheel, put loads of copper grease inside, and then we'll press the new one in. That's it. Right then, so, oh yeah, that was kind of like a GoPro kit, and mistakenly I've ended up buying 2 GoPros off eBay. They are the Hero 4s. But yeah. So, last night, put the wheels on, or the back wheels, after doing the axle bushes. Put the locking wheel nut key onto this wheel, and it span the pattern, and then I ended up spending another hour smashing the front locking wheel nuts off. I think you've seen me do them before. There's one still left in the socket that I need to knock out. So that one's in a 3/4 socket, or a 19. So you smash the outer collar off with a hammer and a chisel, and then they come off. So I try to remember how you do these ball joints, because it's been a while. So I'm going to take that hub nut off, see if it'll give me more room. Don't need to take the trackward end off, I don't think. I think it's the hub nut that's stopping me, and probably that brake pipe there. So it was 7 o'clock last night when I finished. Ran out of propane ages ago. I need to go and get a gas bottle, because I'm currently using the infrared heater, which is for bodywork. But it's now morning. And that's another Fiesta that also wants work. So, spongy brake pedal on this one as well, I forgot to tell you. So, M.o.t fail was rear axle bushes. One was the spongy brake pedal, or brake pedal travel. One was one of the ball joints, and the one I'm doing now was an advisory on the ball joint. So, I'm going to do both front ball joints, then done. Then we're going to have there is an option in my Ethos Tech to do the brake bleed, so I did that. Still the same. Still the same. Did I leave that? Yeah, so I'll put that back in. Right, so I clamped the front brake pipes off. So did that, the pedal went rock solid, even when running. So I was kind of like, oh, maybe it's hydraulic then, but I don't think it is. It's either. So what you've got here is the vacuum pipe that runs from the booster round the back to there. See that pipe there? So that's a one-way valve, and that goes on to your vacuum pump. So let's go outside. That green Fiesta. Right, do this just so. So all I want to do with this car is start it up. So vacuum pump should have worked. So if I move that boost pipe, well, the vacuum pipe off the booster, you should hear a noise, which we are. So that means is working. Same with the green Fiesta. So vacuum pump is working. But what I want to know is if that one-way valve is working. So if I just leave it for a couple of seconds, that's just throttle body doing its self-check. So it should still hold the pressure. Right. So it's either going to be, more likely, the master cylinder. I hope. I've just stripped the caliper down anyway. Strip the caliper down just to free it off if it wasn't sticking, but strip it down, press your brake pedal, move the dust cover, spray some WD inside, just worked it backwards and forwards like that for 3 times. Copper grease on the pins, on the sliders, built it back up, still the same. So I jump in now. Hard brake pedal. It's not creeping down. Creeps down now, as it should, but I've still got a spongy brake pedal. Still goes down there. So that's either going to be, well, it's either going to be brake pipes now, or a master cylinder. Where I clamped the brake pipes off, and then the pedal went solid. So like if you pump it up, you get a hard pedal, but then it just sinks. And if you leave it, goes all the way down. What it should do, if you pump it up hard, it should just be there all the time, constantly. But it's going, see it sink? It's off. And the pedal might be that the spongy brake pedal is down to these calipers and brake pipes. Resume this because we're Sunday, about 2 o'clock Sunday afternoon, so I'm going to call it a day, go home, because this is just wrecking my head now. See, I don't know if that ABS module is any good, because it's a second-hand unit. I don't know if it's any good, so it could be broken, could have failed, could have lasted a few months, then failed, and that's the reason why they got rid of the car. I don't know. So it's got a new master cylinder on it, The wheel cylinders are not sticking, they're fine. Someone's already been in and adjusted the handbrake anyway because of the spongy pedal. So someone's already done all this. But I just need to find out, why was it traded in? Was it traded in because they couldn't get to the bottom of the spongy brake pedal? You go on the forums, they all say spongy brake pedal needs to go to Ford's. It either wants the bleeding doing via IDS, or it wants an ABS unit or a master cylinder. So we already had a new master cylinder. Got to put another ABS unit on it that the part numbers match up, so it just should be a plug and play situation. Then, if the spongy brake pedal is still there, I'm going to go and get some calipers complete with brake pipes off my brother's mate from the scrapyard. I'm going to try them. So literally all I want to do is undo that pipe at the top of the ferrule, and then I can just swap the whole unit. So then it rules out the calipers, rules out the pipes. This video is going to be so long, I'm going to have to edit all this. But yeah, so this is a bit of a pain. So as soon as I sort this, that one can go for its MOT again. Then the green Fiesta outside, once a load of black smoke comes out of it, I need to put the master cylinder back on it now and then do the bleed on that. Load of black smoke, so that either wants a turbo and EGR. I think at first it wants a new air filter and a fuel filter putting on it, because it's black smoking, which usually means restriction. If you go back to normal diesel before common rail, so when I did college, common rail was out, but they taught you the basic fundamentals of early diesel injection, and then they went on to do common rail. So white smoke, overfueling or head gasket on diesels. Black smoke is a restriction usually on the air inlet side, but could have something to do. There's that many systems now on diesels for the emissions. So you've got EGR, DPF, you got high pressure, low pressure, EGR. Obviously it won't be on that Fiesta, it's either I think it's the 1.4 version, so it's the Peugeot Citroen engine, same as this. This is the 1.6 diesel, I think. Or is it 1.6, because the air filter's at the top. The 1.4s have the little air filter in the corner, I think that's the right, yeah, that's right, yeah. I might be wrong. It's either a 1.6 or a 1.4. DPF's at the front on this one. The DPF is also at the front on that one. Could have the internals of the DPF knocked out. I do know they are expensive, these DPFs, because you can get a lot of money for them second hand as well. If you break a car, they're always worth a bit of money, these ones, just with the metal materials of what are in them. So I think that's it. So we're going to try that. Still, I think he's done me a list. He has done me a list. Let's go see his little paper list that he made me. So we have a 1.3 CDTI Corsa service pre-MOT and MOT, a 1.2 limited edition Corsa service pre-MOT and MOT, C1 had the 3 tyres yesterday, so that's MOT'd I think. Red Peugeot 107 service and MOT, white Ford case service MOT. That's the one that I had to take, that I put new rear wheel cylinders on it, new brake shoes, and did the rear brake pipes on, pieced up, because they were seized into the wheel cylinders. Once the rear brakes adjusted and a rear wiper arm put on it, then it can go in for retest, or at least MOT. And that white Ford Fiesta there, which rear axle bush is done, the noise on the rear was the axle bushes, and it's had front ball joints now. So now I just need to sort out, just leave that there. So I need to sort out the spongy brake pedal, or at least long pedal travel that it's on about. So yeah, so thanks for watching. I'll probably edit this video and do it as a part 1, because it's just going to wreck my head and it's going to be too long of a video and be quite boring. So thanks for watching. If you like the content, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more of the content. If you didn't, please leave me a thumbs down and let me know in the comments how I can improve to make it more fun, watchable, enjoyable for yourselves. Thanks for watching.